Top drivers such as Lewis Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo are out of contract at the end of the season. 7 F1 drivers could leave F1 at the end of the season, including stars such as Lewis Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo. Over half a dozen stars are out of contract within months, meaning they could be set to quit if new agreements are not finalized. It could see a very different F1 grid next season, with many of the top stars yet to sign up to the sport for 2024 and beyond. Express Sport takes a look at the names who could be heading for the exit door. Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton's current deal with Mercedes expires at the end of the 2023 season, with negotiations between the two sides dragging on. Hamilton has publicly committed his future to F1 and is understood to want a 5-year deal. However, Mercedes chiefs have yet to greenlight his demands, with reports suggesting they are only happy to hand out a 1-year contract with an option of a second. Agreements over Hamilton's future role with the team after his F1 retirement are also being thrashed out. However, the 7-time champion has recently opened up on the impact F1 was having on his life, raising fears he could walk away. He told Channel 4, "I have moments where I'm like, I don't know if I can keep going. That's just based on the fact there's a lot of travel. It's a lot of traveling, it's a lot of time away." Striking a balance between social life, family life, and career being the best you can be, something has to give. Daniel Ricciardo. Red Bull signed Ricciardo as the team's reserve driver after he was axed by McLaren last season. Despite claims Ricciardo would not race for the team, bosses have now promoted the 34-year-old to a drive at AlphaTauri for the rest of the campaign. Red Bull are also keen to stress Ricciardo is on loan at AlphaTauri after he starred in a Silverstone tire test. F1 TV pundit Will Buxton suggested the move shows Red Bull are seriously assessing Ricciardo, who could overthrow Sergio Perez at the top team. However, the Australian's F1 future will depend on his results compared to his new teammate, Yuki Tsunoda. The Japanese youngster's stock has increased in 2023 as he regularly got the better of highly rated rookie NYCK De Vries. Kevin Magnussen. The Dane's F1 future could be under severe threat, with Haas bosses keeping tight-lipped on whether he will be offered a new deal. Magnussen has been overshadowed by Nico Hulkenberg since the German made his F1 return this season. Günther Steiner even suggested Magnussen had 5 races to save his drive at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix and hinted a decision could be made before the summer break. But Magnussen appeared quietly confident when pushed on a new contract at the British Grand Prix. Speaking to the Mirror, he said, "But there is a new contract that needs to be made if I'm to race here next year. In other years, it's been very simple, so I'm not too worried about it." Nico Hulkenberg. Despite impressing at Haas, Hulkenberg is also out of contract at the end of 2023. However, a new deal appears to be in the pipeline, with team owners backing the 35-year-old. Steiner said, "Mr. Jean, Haas is coming to Hungary and Spa. We've already talked about it. But it's nicer when you can do it in person than by phone or video. It won't take us long." Logan Sargent. Sargent has struggled to match former Red Bull star Alex Albon this season. With De Vries axed, the American star remains the only driver to have not scored a point all season. Team boss James Vowles also appears to have dialed up the pressure on the youngster. Speaking at Silverstone, the team boss said, "We just need for Logan to be able to connect with the car as Alex has." Zhou Guanyu. Zhou was handed an F1 reprieve last season as he was handed a new deal towards the closing stages of the 2022 campaign, but he is a free agent for 2024 as it stands. Alfa Romeo is set to leave the team at the end of the year, with Sauber in a transitional phase before Audi's takeover in 2026. Zhou's last deal was signed as late as September, meaning it could be a couple more months until we learn more.